Yes, of course. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak in your conference. If that's okay, I will share my screen for a few slides. Just to tell you very quickly who I am. I'm Aurélien Decamps. I'm the co-founder of an initiative called Sulitest that I'm going to talk about. I'm a former academics. I've been an academics for about 15 years. Mainly leveraging my academic position to advocate for the integration of sustainability in higher education and beyond in systems and organization. And this is in that context that I created Sulitest as a vehicle to accelerate this integration of sustainability. So I recently left my academic position to really dedicate 100% of my time and energy to this initiative that I'm going to talk about today. So if you allow me just to quickly share the slides, and then I think we're okay.
I think you should be able to share the slides. Does that work?
Yes, it seems to work. Please let me know if it's not, but I think you may be able to see the slides. So
we can see the slides. Thank you.
Thank you. So as I was mentioning, I'm the co-founder of Sulitest, which is an international initiative that we created a few years ago with one major objective. We are obsessed by the fact that we want to make sustainability the new mainstream, and we are working towards sustainability literacy. So this is really the goal of Sulitest, is to make sustainability literacy the new mainstream. What drives us are core beliefs that we have. First, we acknowledge that most of sustainability issues that we are facing today come from human decision, often taken in a professional context, and quite often by well-trained, skilled people. Most of them hold a degree from higher education, for example, but collectively, we are taking decisions that are accelerating climate crisis and sustainability crisis as a whole. So we want to act. We want to act on that. We also believe that most of those people are just like you and me. You know, nobody really wants to destroy the planet, but probably few cynical people. But most of the people, they are just like you and me. They have their expectation, their aspiration, but they were not sufficiently trained or exposed to sustainability awareness, knowledge, training, skills, mindset, and so on and so forth. So we really want to bridge this gap, and we know that in order to bridge this gap, education plays a key role, of course, but education needs transformation. We need to transform education and higher education as it is if we want to address those challenges. And in that context, of course, student networks and collectives are really powerful and crucial leverages in order to transform education toward sustainability. So this is really what we want to achieve with Sulitest. Our vision is that if we want to have a sustainable world, students, young people, and learners as a whole need to be empowered, to be more trained toward those knowledge, skills, and mindset to create a better world and a more sustainable world. So this is why we have created Sulitest. We have started with engagement tools. We have a set of online engagement tools that are displayed on our platform, mainly to empower educators and learners towards sustainability. So we have an awareness test, for example, that has been taken by 250,000 people worldwide. We have 3 UN accreditation. We are quite proud of what we have done so far, but we are also very aware that it's not enough. Far from it, and we really want to move faster now. This is why we have created task, the assessment of sustainability knowledge, which will be released this year with a clear objective we want to reset the standard in terms of sustainability knowledge. We want to have an online certificate that will make sure that regardless of your degree, regardless of your job, of your context, of your activity sector, anyone who will take a decision in his or her life should have at least a minimum level of knowledge on sustainability to be able to understand the challenges and what we are talking about, and to be able to link it with what you are doing on a daily basis in a professional or a personal context. So this is where this is what we are launching, this year. Task is meant to be a radical new online certificate that should be used by university, by organization, by employer, to make sure that we raise the standard in terms of sustainability knowledge. The scope of this certificate is building on Kate Raworth's donut rationale. So this certificate wants to make sure that anyone knows about the planet boundaries, that there are planet boundaries, they are all interlinked, and they have systemic impact on each other's, but you have also social foundation that we want to make to have a safe and just space for humanity. And humanity is currently standing in between those social foundation and those planet boundaries. So everything that we do, every systems made by humans should consider at the same time planet boundaries, social foundation, and their multiple interlinkages. So this is what we want to achieve with Task in order to make sure that we build this common knowledge for sustainability. We build this common knowledge base that anyone should have in order to speak the same language when it comes to sustainability. And of course, your voice and advocacy and everything that you are doing, especially as a student collective, is crucial in order to push with us for curriculum change, for transforming education, and for a faster, better integration of sustainability in education as a whole. So this is our ambition for Task, is really to create a new standard. And for that purpose, we know we need three things. One, we need a robust tool. So we have worked, and I can answer to question if you have with a task force, researcher, practitioner, academics, to build a robust tool, a relevant tool for stakeholders, including you as a student organization and network, and a tool that is massively used. So this is why we are campaigning at the moment really strongly for university. And of course, you have a role to play for universities, but also for employers to integrate this new standard. So my main message today, in order to finish this quick presentation, is really a call for action. I'm calling you to join this movement. This movement is not only Sulitest movement, of course. We are just a vehicle and a tool, among others, to accelerate this global movement for change maker and for shifting the system toward a more sustainable world. We want to help building this global community by putting the foundation in terms of knowledge and awareness on sustainability with this new online certificate to have more informed, committed, and empowered students, graduate, and professional toward sustainability. So concretely, how does it work? We are conducting a big pilot for Task. Task will be released next January in 2023, but we are conducting a big pilot, end of October. And for that, we are reaching to a lot of stakeholders, including student networks and organizations, at the same time to test the tool, to see what does it look like, how robust it is, and what it does, but also to prepare the foundation of a global standard that should be used worldwide. So for that, we are proposing to test this future assessment tool, and for all the test taker that will test the pilot late October, you will receive a free voucher in order to take the real certificate, the actual certificate, when it will be released in 2023. So my main message is join us, help us spread the word and spread the movement. Be part of this movement to really reset the standard to mainstream sustainability literacy and knowledge, and be the change maker that drive change in education for a sustainable future. Thank you very much.